All right, it looks like I'm live, so I'm going to go over to YouTube so I can see things the way you guys see things. Okay, there it is. And I'm probably going to have to mute as usual because I was probably going to have to mute. There it is. All right, so I think I have a couple of things I might want to be doing today. I did pull some more stuff. I did not find all of my Halloween stuff, but I found some. So, yeah. Hi guys, how are you? I was actually not expecting anybody to come in, but I already pushed it an hour, so I have no idea. Nobody has come forward that said they might like to. I put it out there several times, and you know, my channel's not for everybody. Hi Carla, Curly, Cat. How are you ladies? Do Candy? How are you? I figured everybody was going to be over at Elle's, but I already pushed it an hour. It was supposed to be at 4:00, and I just don't want to not go on again because somebody else is on. So that's where I'm at. Can we nominate Curly? Oh, Curly may not want to be nominated. Not everybody likes to. I just, I noticed that it's fun when Elle's has Laura on, and I don't always do so good with the chatter. You would do it. Well, I just signed up for a free StreamYard account, so we'll have to test it out, and then maybe we can do it. I think next Friday is your sale, but we could maybe do it the Friday after that. I've still got my thingies from yesterday. Thanks, Candy. So I figured I'm totally not prepared. I have all my mixed media stuff, but we moved a shelf in here and took a smaller shelf out. Okay, so I will make a note about that so that I can get with you and I can test it out and make sure it works right, because my laptop's really slow, and that's why I never signed up before now. I'm just going to do a free account, so I'll only have 20 hours to use it on the free account, but it's $25 a month, and that's outside of my price range at the moment. So we'll live with. So I pulled out these things that Rose had sent me before. So I'll have some lace here and some rosettes, and it was in a Happy Mail from Lovely Miss Rose, who I don't hardly ever see anymore, which makes me sad. All right. So, oh wait. Oh, okay. And then she sent me some Bo Bunny things, but those really don't go with this. I did find I had like a little envelope that I was putting creepy people and stuff in. So we have that to work with. Let me put that in a safe place. Oh no. What's wrong, hon? Look at Carla's such an enabler. Well, I want to nominate Curly for co-host. Hey, Jersey, how are you? All right, so that's all the stuff out of my. This is the sad thing. I have about 12 places where collage stuff is piled up, so I may have more stuff, but I did find the rest of the pile that I knew I had, and I briefly went through my. Oh, yeah, that's not good. So I had these things out already, so I thought, whoa, we might be able to. That might be for a background. And then there's a giant bug. 2 giant bugs. So I did find a few more images, and I did a quick flip through of my box of stuff that's behind me. So I got a few other images as well. So this is what I found. I found, whoops, there went something. Whoa, come back here. Okay, so, man, those legs are getting around. So the other things, hold on, that's Elle's, apparently. And she thinks I know everybody's email. Give me just a second. Okay, so these are the ones I found. I found some fall ones. I found this one. Saw my little beaker floating around. But I did find some more fall things from my travel magazines. And a little ghosty. A couple of words. Found a brain. And just some fall pictures. I got the lobster claw because I thought I might put it on a person. Okay. Yeah, nope, doesn't look like I have that. Nope, I do not. I do not have that. Okay, back to my thing. Huge bugs, yeah. Well, it's not going to be enough to fill this book, was kind of where I was going with that. But it's a start, right? Getting a start. So, now for my scissors. But in addition to that, I pulled out some napkins that I got, so there's some Halloween ones in here. There's the Christmas, but there's a few Halloween ones. So I thought I might do some. And there's some in this bag too. And I know I have my Malia fall ones, but they're in another pile somewhere. So I do have a few things. And I also found this tissue paper, which I know I have a couple of different designs of, but they're over in the corner where I have stuff piled up. So we moved that shelf in, and everything's a hot mess, and I have not had time to clean it up. So I will be bringing more things as this goes along. I just feel like I have limited items at the moment, and it's a little bit freaking me out. Hi, Nana. How are you? Welcome, welcome. Sorry I did not see you a moment ago. I get in my own head, Okay, so let's see how we want to do this. Okay, we'll just put that on there for the moment. And so, for the people on the Patreon who are signed up at a level that gets them the Hags Happy Meal, I don't know if anybody's in here right now that is that, but if you're watching this back later and you see this, what do I want to say? I need to trim that down a little bit because it's a rough edge over here. You should. Yours is on the way in your package, but in the future, if I have to mail them, like they're supposed to be. Oh my gosh, what did I do with it? Man, if my brain was not attached. But they're meant to actually be mailed out separately, but because I was running late, Carla, I know yours is in the right. I have one that I marked all 3 boxes for the people that get the Happy Mail. Hi, Eileen. And one of them didn't get in the package, so I'm holding one, and I'm hoping somebody's going to tell me. So if you are in my Patreon at a level that gets you the Hags Happy Mail, and you did not get your Hags Happy Mail, please message me and let me know, because I'm holding on to your Happy Mail because I don't want to email everybody and be like, did you get your Hags Happy Mail? But Carla, yours is on the way with all your other your other goodies and a big old I'm sorry note because I'm a dork. But I went on, where did I go? Oh my gosh. I've done a bad thing. I covered up my cutting board. The horrors of my life. Good God. Okay, so I want this to be a little bit, I need to trim off that rough edge. I went on Amazon to try and find some kind of poly bag that's not the usual, the boring as shit poly bags. Not that there's anything wrong with boring as shit poly bags, but I wanted something that reflected my character a little bit. Like I would have been happy with frogs or anything. No, they were all like floral and lipsticks, and it was quite disgusting, I tell you. I need to trim that just a smidge thinner. I know you are, hon, but I don't want you to get the feeling that I'm trying to take advantage of your easygoing nature. I felt so bad that burgundy kit took so effing long. And then I was like, I didn't send the happy mail. I had all the stuff together. I just couldn't get there. Some people got a Halloween themed one. And then I know there are 2 people on the Patreon who are not Halloweeny people. So they got a little something different. And theirs hasn't gone out in the mail yet because I'm waiting on one item to arrive from Amazon. I like that there. So I'm not sure I'm going to need that, but let's see. So when I mail it out by itself, I decided on a black poly mailer. Need a sealer to make your own poly bags. Oh, I didn't know you could do that. That's awesome. I'll have to look into that. So I just got black ones. So it'll look like I'm mailing you Biohazard, Oh, gosh. Oh, my alarm is going off. Hey, guess what, guys? It's 5:15. And the ones that I liked that were decorative, like there was a Black Roses one, it was so much money for a few pieces. And I don't need tons of them, but I still don't want to pay, I'm cheap. What can I say? I'm really cheap. So, Hag's Happy Mail will come in a plain black bag. Bye, Jersey. Good night. Oh, if you fall asleep. Well, potentially good night. I do that to people. I do. And that is totally not a Halloween image. So let's see what we can come up with here. Okay. So let's cut this one down and see how that works. I know. She's usually on when I'm going to bed, which is probably a sad state of affairs for me, but I love to catch her when I can. I love the bubble. Love the bubble. I want to keep the word solitude, though. That's a nice word. Not for this journal, but I like the word. And I still need to go through the bulk of my words. I want to get some scary words if I have them. I think I have a few. And then, some words like cozy, and because fall is your cozy sweater time, right? But well, maybe I want to cut this down and cut off the creed thing. Let's see how that's going to work. All right, let's cut that off. Okay. Whoop, there it went. Okay, so I'm okay with a little bit of green showing through. Let's see, because we know we're going to put the pumpkins up here. I think I've decided on that. I need something to go there. You're eating ice cream on the back patio. Oh, well, lucky girl. Candy's like, I have an idea now. Well, it's 2 hours later in muddy Snowda. Okay, so I'm not sure about that image on this page, but we kind of need something for right in there. So what do we want to put right there? Ooh, so for all the kind of orangey trees, here's some yellowy ones. So what size space are we really looking at here? Because it has to come. I should have placed the squirrel over just a tinge. Okay. Where's your ruler, Amy? I don't know. Where's my ruler? There we go. Okay. So we want it to be, we have like a little over 2 inches and a little over 3 inches. So probably right at 3 inches. All right, let's trim up this one and see how it looks. You're drinking Kool-Aid and I hate the HIPAA. When I worked at Target, it was my job to notify people that it was time to do their HIPAA certifications. And I swear to God, people would avoid me like I had the plague just because they had to take their HIPAA recertifications. No bueno. I don't like it when people treat me like I have the plague, man. Okay. Ooh, that's totally not straight, but we'll start from there. Oakley dokley. Now I have to trim one side again because it's not straight. I've already forgotten what I decided the size I needed on this was. Short attention span. A little over 2 inches. Okay. Oh, so let's try that and see how it works. Let's see. Oh, that's not bad. Kind of liking that. A lot of leafy stuff going on, but I like my squirrel. He's got perky ears. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's hard to concentrate at the 4-letter word. What color Kool-Aid? Inquiring minds want to know. We're totally going to judge you. All right, so I need a piece of paper and my big purple glue stick. And here we go. Away we go. All right, some gluing going on. The first mixed media session we have is going to have to be a monster one for all the ones that I haven't had my shit together for. But I did finally, I found my Posca pens. And I found a couple other things that have been missing. So now I just need to get into that corner because that's actually where all my stencils and stuff are for the mixed media mashups. Get everything kind of into one container so that when it's time for mixed media, I just can grab the container. And I think I want this near the top because we'll put words at the bottom. Back of the scissors. Where's the back of the scissors? That way it'll just be easier. I'll just get a nice little plastic tub, load it up with my mixed media goodies. That way I don't have to look 85 places. I think I even found the cards, guys, again. So that's exciting. Hey, Els. I don't see Els. Oh, I'm on top chat again. God. Going to live chat. I still don't see. Oh, there's. Hello, Els. What are you doing in here? I thought you were still live. Shouldn't you be in your own live? Why are you in here? Did you abandon your people? Can't go around abandoning people. People loves you and they need you in their life. That's not what I meant for to happen. But I'd already pushed it an hour and I didn't know when you were going to get off. So I'm like, well, I'll just do it and I'll talk to myself and people can watch it later. Not a big deal. Nope, that's not right either. I have to re-glue this because I can't get it the way I want it now. Seriously, people. There we go. Well, as always, my life is a little crooked, but there it is. And let's... I know, right? Well, I can't glue down anything straight, so glue booking is probably not the best activity for me. But it's so fun. Because I don't have to think about anything other than where the glue is going and, you know. The glue is going everywhere but on the corner where I wanted it. Off the corner, over there. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, I don't think I'll be buying any more of them big purple glue sticks, that's for sure. And golden pumpkins. Yeah. They're not glued down yet. I'm about to glue them down. I appear to like fall leaves a lot. Gluing down some pumpkins. What? Well, I'm pretty sure if I went out there and slapped you in the back of the head, I'd never get another cheeseburger as long as I live. Mike might quit buying macaroni and cheese or something. It'd be horrible. I just don't see that working out well for me. Just saying. You seem like a bad idea. I know I have more pumpkin stuff somewhere, so. I'm going to fussy cut out this ghost. Talk amongst yourselves for a moment. He needs to live on this page because he's a cutesy ghost. He's not spooky. I like his little ripply mouth. It's very fun. I thought the round robin idea was cute, though. I like the idea. The week after Curly's sale, she's going to co-host with me. We're going to test it. I'm going to try something new, and it involves pushing buttons. It could be dangerous. Hopefully we won't lose Curly into the interwebs. Or she will live on forever as a grumpy old man in perpetuity. And then I'll have a lot of explaining to do to Ron. All I wanted was a co-host. Oh, I love the fall changing of the leaves, but you know what? Palm trees do not have fall colors. They look the same year round. I miss fall. I really do. Winter's not my favorite, but I even kind of miss that. So that should give you an idea of I've been in the desert way too long if I'm like, I kind of miss the snow. Now you know I've lost my mind. Lost it, I tell ya. Hope it's Mystic Curly. I can see Curly going all Tron. Take over the internet. Oh boy. Because the internet will be his house or his lawn then. And it went all off his lawn. Just get messages. Get off my lawn. An angry pair of black socks marching through your live stream. With the sandals, of course. Okay, so we're going to put that on there. Okay, let's see. Where do I want that? I think we're going to just do it right there. I don't want to go camping in the snow. You've lost your mind. I want to look at it from a nice warm place. Ow. I pulled out this word from my box from my personal journal for the binge watching I'm doing with Hannibal and oh, I need more space. There's never enough space. Okay. I got a beaker. No, I don't think that. I'm going to leave it there for a second and let's see what else we got. We got some little corn husk dolls. Let's see. There's actually 3 of those. Let's see what else is in here. I got big bugs. And now I want cutesy. Let's see. Cutesy, where's all the cutesy? I think that's too big. Okay. Keep talking amongst yourselves. There's something on this page. Work. Oh. Now it's 5:30. That's my alarm for when I go on at 6. The kiddos are roasting marshmallows. Good for them. Marshmallow roasting is awesome. One of the houses we lived in when I was a kid had a fireplace in it. It's the only time we ever roasted marshmallows. My parents were not campers. We had a tent trailer for a while, so we sort of camped. But my mom just wasn't a camping type of person. Or it might have been my dad. I don't know. One of them did not like camping. All right, so I think we found our things. I think that's what we're going to do. Kind of like it. So, where's my glue page? You had brats. Ooh, that sounds good. I love brats. Why are you slapping me? I don't know what just happened there. Oh, I think I missed an. Hold on, Elle is having an entire conversation with herself. Food. Oh, okay. I said talk amongst yourselves. I didn't realize you were going to take it so literally and include all your personalities in the conversation. Just saying. It was fun to read your conversation, though. That was funny. It was funny. Little ghosty. All right, let's mount. She's in a business conference. I like Carla. She's always quick to defend. It's a business conference. Nothing going on here. Move it along. It's an essential business meeting. Shoot, I just tore this apart. Shucky darn. I don't know where it went together now. Is the girl on the left or the right? Oh, okay. We're just going to go with it. I'm making up my own thing now. I think she came from right there, but we're just going to put her right there now. I didn't get glue on her braids. Shoot. Oh boy. She has Rick Rack braids, people. Rick Rack braids. Good grief. I know I glued that, now it's not glued. What the F? Hi, Mary. How are you? She doesn't skip a beat. Business meeting. Business meeting, I tell you. Keeping it fun. All right, you have to go right there. I wonder where my little... I misplaced my lab flasks. I had that little test tubes on the rack. It's on my desk somewhere. All right, so here's our first word. No. All right, where do we want it to go? I think we'll start with right down here. Ha! It needs a couple more words, but I haven't got the words out yet. So that is a project for another day. You hate Instagram. It sends out. I know, right? I do hate the new Facebook. It's awful. Well, I go there to check my groups and stuff. And if there was another logical place to go, I would go anywhere but Facebook because I really, really dislike it. Okay, so the binge is from my personal journal. Where do I put that I'm not going to lose it in a safe place? Oh, sorry. Was that out loud? That was out loud, huh? All right, so far we have our cover, which I'm going to put something over here and something over this, but I haven't found it yet. We're going to do some stuff back here. But we did this place with a nice fall. We've got our fall apples, and that needs a word too. Or we've got our little trick-or-treater dudes. And then we have our creepy string doll people and all of the other fun stuff. The lips on the moon. Hi, JD. You only use it to message people. She had a pet. Who are we talking about? I missed something again. This is what I get for doing stuff. All right, so let's just flip through and find a page we want to work on. What do we want to work on today? We glued in him yesterday. Let's see. File folder. How about one of these red papers? Let's work on a red paper. Who knows? Maybe we'll cover the whole thing. I don't know. So maybe we'll start with a napkin over this page, because that'll cover the whole page. Oh, yeah. All right. I'm going to try and peel the back off. Wish me luck. Ooh. Purple doily. That page is going to be a trick to work on because that doily is very fragile. All right. So I think I'm just going to glue the page and put the napkin over it and then trim the napkin off very carefully. Because I think if I try and, cut the napkin to size, it just won't work right, man. All right, so I need this. We're gonna do our best here. Pull those scissors out of there. Curly, I really didn't take you for a doily person, but purple doily apparently has universal appeal. All right, let's just glue this sucker down. Let's see what else went on. So I started watching the Friday the 13th #9, which is Jason Goes to Hell. And it's dumber than shit, I gotta tell you. I'm about a third of the way through it, but I got too tired. I had to go to sleep. So I will finish that today. Then there's officially one more, Jason X. I think that's the one where he goes to space. No, don't buckle up. No buckling up. We will not have any buckling up. That was not supposed to happen. Darn you. All right, the napkin just goes wherever the napkin goes. Let's hope for the best. Oh, yep, it's wrinkly. Now we know why Amy always does crinkly napkin stuff, because I'm not good at making it straight. I know. Well, there's 10 of them plus, but then I'm not sure which franchise it's considered in. There's Jason versus Freddy. So I feel obligated to watch that one as well. So I have 2 and a little more than a half to watch still. And then I will I have never seen a couple of these movies. Or they were so bad, I just put them right out of my memory. But I won't need to do it again, probably before I die. Because how much Halloween can you really watch in one lifetime? The original, I still really like. Just saying. Get all the edges. All right, I think all the edges are glued down. I wasn't worried about it being straight. I was just worried about it being all wrinkly, which it is. So success, I guess. All right. Where's my ruler? There it is. All right, so we're going to try and do this. Just tear it off carefully. First we'll start. Let's start with the tear then. Okay. Apparently I can't tear and talk. We found so many things I can't do and talk. All right. I foresee some washi tape going there. All right. It's a personal thing. Phooey. What to do with that glue stick? I see an edge coming up over here. I just tried to pull the lid off an open glue stick. That is a thing that just happened. Yep. Is my hand sticky? Why, yes, it is. Thank you for asking. How did you know? You guys are so smart. So yeah, but this is the one where they kind of got like a little bit of supernatural into it. They let the FBI kill him in the stupidest thing I've ever seen for FBI shit. And then, and I don't think I'm ruining this for anybody, in a gross eating Jason's heart scene, which was disgusting, his spirit was transferred into the FBI guy's body, the coroner. And then he goes around killing people looking for Jason's, his family, because it's like all about trying to get himself into a new body with his DNA, his family DNA. So apparently there's a cousin or something like that, played by Aaron Gray. And to re-ink these edges, I'm doing terrible. Just get off there. Okay. Oh, there's another thing that's not glued down all the way. Maybe I have to start just using Mod Podge. Now I've lost the glue stick. All right. Haha. Successful napkining. All the edges are even down. Oh my God, it's the end of the world. You were not. There's no way you were going to just randomly watch Friday the 13th, Part 9, Jason Goes to Hell. I haven't seen her in forever. She was on Knight Rider or something like that, right? All right, what do you think for this side? Maybe just a big image in the middle? Do you want to do a big image in the middle? Buck Rogers, that's what I remember her from. Thank you. Look at Carla go. She knows everything. All right. So we need an image to go there. Maybe something we don't want to. I want to push this up further, but I have too much crap up here. Hold on. I need to place my camera in a slightly different place so I get a better angle. I think that's what needs to happen. Just trivia crud. Okay, so looking for an image. No, it should probably be more square than that. Okay. Let's test drive some stuff. We do have some creepy children. I thought they were creepy anyway. How did I bind the journal? It's a sewn in. There are 3 signatures in this journal. The middle is, where's the middle? There's the middle in this one. So there's your, it's a 7-stitch pamphlet stitch. And then I'll show you the spine. So it blends in because there's a lot of markings, but I did a 7-stitch pamphlet stitch. And there's 1, 2, 3 signatures. Hey, Tammy, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Ooh, Carla. Ooh, creepy kids. So, yeah, there was I hadn't done a pamphlet stitch in forever, and I usually use a five stitch. And maybe it was like, that needs a 7 stitch. It's so big. And I was like, okay. I spent a ridiculous amount of hours binding this in because I hadn't done it in so long. And I'm like halfway through it. I am sweating. I'm swearing. At this point, I'm ready to drink alcohol. She comes by and she says, let me know when you want me to finish that for you. And I went, I'm going to do it myself.
But I'm so proud of you, honey. You did it.
So 5 hours later, about 20 times of taking out various stitches, I bound that bitch in. And I'm like, this book is mine.
I'm so proud of
You
you.
can leave the door open. It's hot in here. Yeah, that's what happened.
It was a thing.
But it's actually pretty straight for her first time. And like, it's mine.
I was like, what just rang? Because I heard it in here and then I heard it out there. And I was like, something just rang. Okay, I'm done.
Can you do me a favor?
What do you need?
Is gluey?
It's gluey.
You can use anything. This is just what I put in here. You can use all just paper. I have, so this is the signature here. Let me get to the end of the signature. It's green. Okay, so this is one signature right here. This is the outside of the signature, and it can be anything. This can even be just plain paper. Culling. It's whatever you do. You just fold your shit in half. I like a big book to work in. But she meant well. But in that moment, I was like, what are you saying? I can't do it myself. And I'm like, I'm going to do it all. Murder Squirrel was out at that moment. I was in the Murder Squirrel mode. And I was just sweating my ass off. I was having hot flashes. I was ready to murder somebody by the time that was done. Yeah, this can just be folded paper. I just like different things. And I had the file folders, and the book is big. And when I slid a file folder in there and it did this, where you could just see the edge of the file folders, I was like, I am in my happy place. Yeah, you just fold them in half, whatever papers you want to.
Sorry.
You got my images wet. But thank you for cleaning my brush. You desecrated my magazine images.
I'll desecrate you.
Are you cranky? Are you hangry?
No.
Do you need ice cream?
Possible.
Does your head hurt?
Uh-huh.
Have you taken any medicine? Did you take your B12? She walked away. That means no. Yeah, that's one of my favorite parts. So I'll demonstrate this on something small. Here, this could be a signature right here. And then you need a thing to be your outside. So hold on, I got to find a thing to be my outside. All right, so hold the phone. Okay, I can't use that side. Nope, not that one because that has stuff in it that I wanted for later. Hold on, I got to find one that I hate. Da-de-da-de-da. All right, this one I'm not so fond of, so I'm just going to make, I'm really, this is going to be super shitty. Don't make fun of me. All right, so now this is our cover. Just pretend with me. Go with it. Now, obviously, my spine is wider than this. It's actually an inch wide. But for the purposes of this demonstration, so there, I've got my signature. It's however many pages it is. And there's the middle. So you would poke your holes. No idea where my awl is. I'm just going to use a pen to demonstrate. So you would poke your holes. I did a 7 stitch. So you start in the middle. 1, 2. You can measure it if you want, or you can eyeball it. 2, 3. I'm going to do a 5 for this because this book's not big enough for that many. So I would have punched these holes and holes in here. Usually you make a template, and here's my template for the book because you punch them separately so that they line up. So this is what I used to punch my holes for the one. And then you get your needle and thread, and you sew out here in here, then here, then you draw it down. So it's a whole thing. And then you wind up with something that's bound in. So it doesn't have to be file folders or anything. You're going to be sad later when you haven't taken those pills, little Mizzy. Yeah, I always use a template. This is the one I used for that particular one. And I'm going to make 5 more. I'm making a Christmas one for myself. And I'm doing this week, so wish me luck. I'm making 2 more Halloween ones and 2 Christmas ones for the store. And then I'm making a Christmas one for myself in the same theme as this. I don't know if I'll have enough file folders to do it or not. So they may not contain file folders. But I'm going to do my best. So does that help explain anything, or did I just make it worse? I don't know if I helped you at all. But Al, don't you have a tutorial somewhere? Can't you put in a link? Why am I making an ass out of myself? So I really like these creepy kids. What do you think? What else can we put on there with the creepy kids? Hold the phone. I think I might have an idea. Hold the phone, people. So yeah, but for this 1-inch spine, I did 3 signatures, each with 8 pages, and then you fold that in half. And so you'll have 8, 16. So there's 32 pages per signature, 32 sides to work with. And I have 3 of those, so I have like 92 pages to fill. Ha ha. I'm going to use my trimmer for this. I may have overthought this a little bit, made it a little too big, but I can be creepy all year, so you know. You know what I'm saying. I'm just a creepy girl. I think I want to use this guy behind the children because he looks a little bit like a devil.
I like this one. It was a big piece, and I just like scraped where I wanted it to and then peeled it off.
Can I show it?
I don't care. But isn't that cool?
Look what she made. I like the effect. I like it.
I just like
this is one of those calling cards she's been working on. I think it turned out good. I gotta wait for this shit to catch up. YouTube is so slow.
Well, now it's all caught up. You can give it to me. It'll still be there for a minute. We all do that. Then we forget that, it'll catch.
Take it away and it'll be fine.
But no, it was a big square piece. It was like this big.
Yeah.
And I said, I don't want all that. I just want this part. So I just kind of rubbed it around rough and then pulled it off and just let it tear. And that's what I got.
Oh, I like it. So that's a rub-on?
Yeah.
I like it. I'm making a giant mess. She's constantly refining her ideas. Okay, so.
And I check my tails. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know if he's going to work.
Come on, Harry.
I don't want to lose the claw. Ah, it was an idea. I'd have to lose a little bit of the claw. Because I don't want to. Maybe if I. This could go so wrong. Hold your breath, everybody. I'm trying something. Okay. Good job holding your breath. Okay. I'll need to trim his claw a little bit, but yeah, he's like almost, or maybe a scorpion. I don't know. What do you think? Do you like them together or no? Curly. You should put Carla's face right there. Oh, yeah. And then I've got the bestest thing going on at my feet. I think I kind of like it. And then let's see if we can find something for over here. Is it a thing? Is it gonna happen? Okay, let me trim this down and see if this will work. Okay. It's a fetus. I don't know if that works on that page. She says. What else do I got? Ooh, this might work. No, that's too much for that page. Oh, now there's stuff stuck to my stomach. Great. Creepy monkey? Well, you know, Scorpion head guy's got to keep an eye on the kids. I don't know. Do we like this? Do we hate it? What are we doing here? Tell me what to do. Or at least give me suggestions. You can. Oh. Thank you, Candy. She's like, well, I'd like to tell you what to do, but I can't see a damn thing. Well, at least it's all on screen now. Or I could save these images for another page and just go with the creepy kids and the pumpkins. Option A or option B? A or B? A or B? Okay. So, A. All right, let's ink some edges here. Because why not? Because I can. Besides, the craft police might show up and be like, you did not ink the edges, you're fired. You're taking away your YouTube channel. And I'll be like, no! What will I do with my life if I don't have YouTube? Andy, break the tie. A. You guys are funny. Just inking some edges over here. Oh my gosh. What day is today? Sunday. Okay. Don't forget, on Wednesday, if you come to the Wednesday magazine harvesting, I'm doing everybody will be modded for a short period of time to share your channel link, your Etsy store, or a website if you sell on a website, or eBay or whatever, to share your links. If you don't have any content on your channel, you can share places a couple places you like to shop, or your favorite YouTube channels, or a link to a book that you've read recently. Anything that you want, as long as it's not pornography or hate speech. I thought it would be a good way for us to get to know each other a little better. So if you come on Wednesday, come prepared to be modded for at least a little bit. And you will get to post links. You can pimp yourself. You can pimp the stuff you love. You can pimp your fellow YouTubers. It all works. I've lost my thingy. Now where's my glue stick? Uh-oh. the hell is under there? Glue stick. I found it. Oh, well, there'll be other Wednesdays, but that's what I decided to make Wednesdays a sharing day. So everybody gets to be king of the hill for a short period of time. I did it last Wednesday, but I didn't remember to do it until most of the people had said goodnight. Silly me. Ooh, that's a lot of glue. Okay. Secondary paper. This one's a little thicker, so I probably should have actually used Mod Podge. We may be having to re-glue it down. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. Okay. Nice. But I'm not going to share them. I want people to share their own, whether it's theirs or someone else's. I want to give the people in the box a chance to, to step in and be like, I love this website. It's my favorite. Or I just read this book and I think you guys might like it. Or here's a link to a flower arranging video. Whatever makes you happy. And you'll get the chance to do it every week. You can share the same stuff. You can share different stuff. You can pimp yourself every time. Whatever works. Okay, where'd the monkey go? Oh, monkey. Okay. See if we can fit the monkey in the middle. That's okay. I'm pretty sure Els is and mine is, and I read all kinds of stuff. I read nonfiction, fiction. I read smut. I read serious stuff. Just depends on what kind of mood I'm in. We don't judge around here. You're allowed to like what you like. Really? But if you don't want to share it with us, fine. Be that way. Take your toys and go home. All right. Monkey. I think its tail is going to wind up covered up, but that's okay. I have to glue his monkey butt down. Okay. Where is the back of my scissors? And there's no making fun, because that's no fun. The idea is to get to know each other better, not be like, I'm better than that person. That's no fun. Okay. I think we got it. We just got it. Just have to glue them down. Good grief. I don't want to glue the front of them. Okay. I've got to come up with a better solution. You can't stand it when it's hot. You don't want to come to the desert then. It's hot a lot here. A lot. We do have nice winters though. Very rarely snows here. And the whole 10 years I lived in the Phoenix Scottsdale area, both times, because I did it for 10 years in two different stretches. It's drying before I can get it all glued. All right, we're just gonna put it down and see how it goes. People, old timers there, people that lived there a long time or were from there, were like, well, it does snow. But in both my 10-year stretches, we had a couple of really cold winters, but no snow. You can cool off. See, and I'm the other way. I can put on more clothes, but once you're down to your bare skin, there's no more naked you can get. Just saying. That little corner's not all the way glued down. All right, obviously they are in need of words, but that will be for another day. Some people move to the desert and they absolutely love it. I'm not a sun person. Like, I don't take the heat well. I turn beet red. Right? So you could be a snowbird. That's what we call people that only live here part of the year, when the snowbirds come back. I don't know if it's very common in Vegas because this is mostly a tourist destination, but in the Phoenix, Scottsdale area, there are a lot of people that come in for the winter for the spring training and motorcycle week, and they have a huge culinary festival thing in the winter. Some people only live there for the winter, and we get lots of Canadian visitors. So okay, this one needs a little trim up. He's a little crooked. So cut that down some. Yuma, yeah. A lot of places in the desert Southwest are popular. Even in some places in New Mexico, I think. Because that's still high desert, too. Just saying. It's easier for their joints and no slipping in the snow and all that. All right, then we got this rippy page in the middle. All right, so let's see how that works out. Oh no. Basements are overrated. They almost always flood, in my experience. I'm not sure I like the skull on there. Let's see. What else have we got? What else? What else? We want creepy things. I'm looking through my creepy things. Yeah, snowbirds are people that come to the desert in the winter and return home to the northern states or Canada in the spring. That is a true definition of a snowbird. No, I've got some more creepy stuff in here. Okay. Not that. Okay. But I don't know that there's a name for people that want to flee the heat and go somewhere cold. But that's what snowbirds do. When it gets hot, they leave. They only want to be there for the cool months. So I think that is what you want. You don't want to be. If you want to go to someplace, I don't know. I think I got confused now. I got it confused. Why do I have a picture of a boat? That's certainly not Halloween. Okay. Alaska in the summer? Well, that's really the only time you can go unless you really like it cold. That's not really appropriate for there. That might be a possibility. I don't think that matches the theme. Oh, okay. So this is all I have for this page at the moment. That's too big to add. Let's try maybe her. See if I can do something here, but I think I might be temporarily out of images. I'm trimming up some edges because I made that really crooked. Okay. Let's see. I don't like how the brain is getting covered up. I don't necessarily want the brain to be covered up. Maybe this is just a less is more situation. Yeah, if you were rich, of course. I'm struggling with the skull being the zombie head. Let's see. Okay, so that may be as far as we get on that page. So I'm going to put these over here and we're going to look for a different page to work on until I find a few more creepy images in my stash. Let's see what else have we got. Let's maybe work on this. What do we want to do with the stuff? I decided I like this one. Okay. Okay. We've got. That's probably too much the same as what's on the front though, because there's a bunch of pumpkins on the front. Okay. Not pumpkins. I'm still trying to place the I need to tear this a little bit because I want ragged edges on this one. And that means I got to be careful at the top so I don't rip anybody's head off. Can't be having that. Oops, I didn't really want to round the edge though. Okay. So made it a little smaller. Ooh, or we can maybe do this. Oh, does it cover the whole thing? Okay, let's see first if we can find something to kind of cover up the background. There's that, but I think I want to save that for something else. I like that. Like that. Okay, we need something for the background. Maybe we need another napkin. Let's see what we got for napkins going on in here. That's, there's bones. We have some bones. Okay, the rest of those are Christmas. Christmas is not appropriate for right now. We've got a sugar skull. Got a plain skull. A pumpkin. Oh, I do have some fall leaves. Let's see. That's all the Halloween in that patch. Okay, and then I have that skull. Ah, laundry being done. That's awesome. Laundry is good. Okay, let's see. That could make a nice background. Because that is awfully white. What about fall stuff? Hold on. Okay, so this is only partially. Like the whole net, that's disappointing. Okay, that won't work because it's not going to fill the space. It's only on the front side of the napkin. What's up with that? And that's a repeating image. I think we're going to go with the bones for this one. Let me see if I can get the back off it. There was a cop at your house. And he scared you. Can't tell if there's actually a back on here. Yeah, I think there is. I think there is. Can't use that Scotch tape trip because I don't own any Scotch tape. Where's my... And my X-Acto knife is missing. Perfect. Ooh, I think I got it though. I think I got it. 6 loads is a lot to wash. I used to do that much laundry. When you got kids, oh my gosh. Or if you have like your husband works all the time, you got to wash his uniforms. Or you just hate laundry, you know. That's always a possibility. I think I like this one. All right. I think we're going to make it happen. I think we're going to do it. Okay, so what are you guys up to? What have you been doing this weekend? Right, Nina? I don't exactly know where it is. It got me there. Image in a safe place. All right, back to the Mod Podge. Jewish holiday. Ah, which one? I am not at all familiar with, other than like Hanukkah, which everybody I think knows about. Oh, did you have a good time? I hope you had lots of fun. We get to learn all kinds of new things now, probably. Okay. I put down quite a lot of glue. I think I got it everywhere. Let's see what happens. Okay, napkin. Hi, Jen. How are you? Sounds exactly like a cat. I want this box and I will fight you for it. Also, I want to eat all the things in the box or play with them until they break. Because I am a cat. Wahaha. That's kind of how I feel like it goes with cats, you know. Oh, they're just little tricksters, they are. But you gotta love them. However frustrating they can get. Cats and children and dogs, you know. They just are what they are. I get it to stick down everywhere. I did mostly a good job this time. All right. Let's try and lightly give this a little smoosh. Don't want to get too carried away. We don't want to peel up the napkin or burnish through it. Of course not. He wants whatever one you're working with. Tammy, you miss your kitties. I'm sorry. Kittens is hard to live without. Okay, let's close up that Mod Podge before I have a disaster. Can't be having no disasters. Now, where'd that ruler go? Oh my God. There's Sharpie with no lid. Well, there's the lid for the Sharpie. That dilemma is solved. If I were a wooden ruler, where would I be living? No, of course not. All right. Let's see what we can do with. Make sure it's really stuck down. Yeah. I'm gonna have more scraps on this side. Scissors. Why is everybody always trying to send their cats away? I'll send you mine. I know none of you ladies really mean it. If anything happened to your cat, you'd be heartbroken. Seems like a good idea in the moment, though, right? Come off there. Okay. Got a nice little scrap of that one. Let's see. It's curling. The whole edge is curling up. It'll straighten out again, though, when it dries. It's just because the glue is still wet. I don't think you're allowed to do that either, however tempting it may be. I've lived by some neighbors that I would have liked to send away their dog because they clearly were not taking care of it. And I really think it's cruel to own an animal and leave it alone all the time in an apartment where they don't have enough space. Especially if it's a big dog. I get that you got to work, but when a dog is alone for so many hours a day, you know, I just don't think it's good. Mm-hmm. Oh, I bet. Carla, I believe 100% you would spoil a cat. I do. I wish I knew what I did with that ruler. And it's gonna, the minute I'm not a lot, oh, there it is. I found it. I thought the minute I'm not live anymore, that ruler is going to turn up. Right? Because that's how life works. Okay. Let's see if we can just get this to peel down some. It may be wet enough for the glue to just pull away. Look at that. All right. It's a medium size someone is with all the time. Oh, yeah. That's another one I've never understood. Just never cleaning up after a pet. We used to have a lady that would walk her dog by one of the apartments we lived in. And I really like that background. Let it sit right under our open window because it was a nice time of the year. And then walk away. Like, thank you for leaving that steaming pile of shit that smells very bad right outside our window. Aw, I'm sorry, JD. Okay, so we have nice little leftovers of that napkin to use somewhere. Maybe in a collage piece. I think that looks good. I like it. I'm thinking we might be able to use this napkin on a smaller page, though. I think I have one more smaller, like a regular size page. See if I can figure out where's a good spot to get this napkin apart. Yeah, I saw that a lot in Phoenix and Scottsdale. At least it's away, you know. But they'll do it when it's on the street, or if it's not too far from the curb, they'll walk right up there and dump their dog shit in. But at least it's not laying in your yard. That's no fun. Found a spot where I think it might be coming loose. Maybe I can get it to pull from the middle. Come on. Do your thing. That's a lovely visual. Thanks, Mary. Dog shit flung anywhere. Suck even more if those windows were open. Just saying. Okay, so first let's find the. I think there's in the next signature. There's a small. I might be wrong. This might be the one that has the place. Oh, there it is. Let's see if we can get a little bit of fall napkin action going on right there. Maybe. I don't know if I want to cover up the Monster Mash. It's my favorite color. We'll do one side. You have a pooper scooper? I think people just don't like to carry the bags of poo around with them. But, you know, if you don't want to clean up after an animal, why do you have a pet? It's not like it was, you know, years and years ago where pets just went where they went and everybody dealt with it. Now it's a law almost everywhere that you pick up after your pet, and people just don't think they should. Okay, finally got the back off. That was a pain in the tushy. Okay, so I want to cut some of this off because it's going to be hard to trim that on the smaller page. So I probably don't want quite so much bulk. And then I think let's cut here. Let's keep it right up to the edge where the color is. And then I think I'll just tear away the middle section. I don't know. You can't really hurt a pet rock, Mary. Thank you. Right. Come away from there. You do not want to rip into the image. Take away that part. No. Ew. Okay, I guess that would, yeah. I'm not a confrontational person though, and that could lead to a confrontation. So I don't know what I would do, but that's very frustrating when people. Okay. There we go. I don't know if I can get in there and rip out this other little part. I'm going to try. I know this part is not very exciting while I'm quietly tearing away the magazine over here, or the napkin over here. All I may actually be doing is making this harder to glue down. That may be all that's happening right here. All right, so did anybody do any shopping over the weekend that was not a sale online? Did you go to a store? Did you buy any decorations? What happened in your lives? Anything fun and exciting? Probably should put something under there. You'd have got a dog when it was an at-home business. And I'm not saying that most people don't love their dogs. I'm just saying it's part of taking care of an animal. So you shouldn't get one you don't want to take care of it. All right. Let's see how that goes. I think this is a case of it's going where it falls, right? Okay, we're going to need a little more glue over here. Okay. It'll look better once it's dry. It always looks crappy when it's wet, I think. Okay. Now we have to just let that dry for a minute. Yeah. Ooh, you ate at Applebee's. I know you should. I actually do like Applebee's. I think they're kind of fun to eat at sometimes. But I'm also a Denny's girl. You know, I love me some Denny's. I really only like a couple things on their menu, though, that I order like almost every time I go in. Oh, don't stick now. But I do. I admit I like Denny's. It's the kind of human being I am. Ooh, have leftover steak and mashed potatoes. Nice. Yeah, see, you knew you were going to be home. You got cat supplies for newly rescued kitties. We had mice at one point. We had gerbils and hamsters. But, you know, they don't live very long, so. Yeah, they did close a bunch of their branches a long time ago. When I lived in Scottsdale, there was one in walking distance, so I became a regular. What characters they have there. It's just a great time going in there and eating. All right, so let's let this, now we have to let this dry because that's how these things work. But we have been, oh wow. All right, hold on. I gotta move this. Oh, there's more trash. Off the thing. Oh my God, they have static electricity. They're stuck to everything. Good grief. Okay. You had a rabbit, a hermit crabs, fish. We had fish at one point. Never had duck, a raccoon, or a possum, or a goat. My daughter raised rabbits one of the places she lived. And I don't think I've ever had hermit crabs. You want to fluff, you can cuddle. It's funny though, when you want to cuddle with an animal, they don't want anything to do with you. And usually when they want to cuddle with you, you're busy. It seems like that's always the way with pets. Or they just want more attention than you're willing to give at any one time. So, okay, I think we might be about done here because this has got to dry before I can do anything else. And that's going to take a little while because there's a lot of glue on there. So, in the interest of us not sitting around watching glue dry, we should probably end this sucker. I will hunt down the rest of my images and have a better idea of what I want to do. We're definitely going to use some of those lace and rosettes for sure. I know, but I got to go. It's almost 7 and I haven't had any dinner. But I will be on Els will be on. Let's see, I will be on tomorrow for my shop updates. I'll have 2 tea dyed paper packs for you guys. And then Els will be on Tuesday with the One Witch and One Crazy Lady show, and possibly Late Night Lunatics. I will be on Wednesday for Magazine Harvesting, where we'll pimp each other's channels if you're there. And Thursdays is the usual stuff. Thursdays at 3 with Els. Kathy Ace World has her crafty panel at 11 in the morning here, which is 11, 12, 1 and 2 across the country. Els is at 3 p.m. our time, which is 4, 5, and 6. And then on Thursday, I will be live to do something. I don't know what. Oh, another glue book session. And Friday, we'll be hanging in the hollow. I don't know. So, however you guys are spending your days and nights, I hope it brings you great joy and happiness. Each and every one of you deserves it. Until I see you in one of my lives or in a box somewhere, I wish you the happiest of crafting. Bye, 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 bye. The end.